Morning, guys. It's Tuesday. It's me again, and it is time for our maths. I'm going to try and not sound tired and drony here, but I really could not get to sleep last night. I don't know whether it's the knowing of going back to school this week. I don't know. So I've got myself a nice big coffee, and I'm going to talk to you about your maths. So, the first one. Let's have a look. I'm hoping we should be pretty good at these now, and if we are, that's brilliant to have done this over the home learning. So convert this into an improper fraction, where you've got quarters, but you've got 22 whole things here. So you need 22 fours. Now that's pretty simple actually, because you just do 4 times 2 and 4 times 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. And you've got an extra one. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I told you I was tired. It's out of quarters. 88, add 1 is 89. There we go. Oh dear, that wasn't a great start, was it? Right, we need to make this one into a mixed fraction. Third, Mr. Cooper. There we go. How many 3's go into 13? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's 4 with 1 extra. There we go. And then this one here, adding these up, we're going to do both, aren't we? It's always easy. I think it's always easy to do the improper one first, because you're just focusing on the denominators and numerators. So 15 is the same. 8 and 7 is 15. Oh! So it's 1. Lovely. This one, what is it? Estimate how many millilitres are in a tub of butter. That obviously might depend slightly on the size of your tub of butter. I'm going to go for a normal kind of lure pack size, and I'm going to estimate. My estimating skills are not great. I'm going to estimate 500 millilitres. Sounds like a lot though now. With these, obviously that's not the answer. All you need to go and do is check. Okay, you should all have some sort of measuring jug in the kitchen. So measure your estimate in the jug and then pour it into the object, or pour the water into the object and then tip it into the measuring jug. I'm going to have to check that on myself later. This one, now I really like this question. So it's this here. I've just sketched it out. So it's this one here. So the volume is 192 centimetres cubed. So you've already got the volume. What is S? So S is here. So S is this dimension here. Now you've got 64 centimetres squared. Now remember, squared is area. And on a 3D shape, on the face, that can be the surface area. So the area that face takes up is 64. Now, the thing with this, 64 is a very nice number that you should all recognise as 8 times 8. It's quite a number. So, we know that by that is 8, and 8. So actually, we know that it's 8 by 8, and then we've just got this missing one here. So 8 times 8 is 64, as we know, but we need to get to 192. Now I'm looking at these numbers, and I'm thinking, well, I'm going to have to multiply it by something, aren't I? Because to find the volume, you're multiplying 3 numbers. So 8 times 8 is 64. If I times that by 2, that 4 is going to go to 8. It's not going to be that. If I times it by 3, that's going to equal 12 in my calculation. Now I have a 2 there, so I'm going to check that. 64 times 3. So 4, 8, 12, which is, like I said, 6, 12, 18. Oh, boom, he's got it. 192. So S is 3. Okay. Just requires a little bit of sort of common sense and estimating. Looking at something in the number that you think you can quickly do in your head. Otherwise, you'll just be checking 2, 3, 4, 5. It could take ages. If that ended in a 0, I was going to probably go and times that by 5. So it's just thinking like that. Next one's 11% of 60, well 10% is 6. And then 1%, because you do 100, is 0.6. So 11% is both of those, 6.6. Nice. 49%. Now, the reason I've done this is because you only need to find 1%. You can do 50%. 50% is 10. Okay? But you don't want 50%. You want 49, which is 1 less than 50. So if you find 1%, sorry, I'm writing really tiny here, but I've run out of room. So 1% is 0.2. If you take 1% off of 50%, you get 49, don't you? So if you take 0.2 away from 10, you're going to get 59%. So that's going to be 9.8. So if you ever get something that's 49 or 99 or 9, it may look strange, but actually, if it ends in a 9, you could probably still do that quite quickly. Okay? You just have to also find the 10 that it's near. I hope that one made sense. I might do a few more like that. 66.6% of 120. I'm trying to get you here to remember that this is 2/3. So, how many thirds? What's 1/3 of that? So, cover the 0, you've got 12. So, what goes into 12 3 times? 4. So, 1/3 is 40. So, 2/3 is going to be 80. And then last one, there's 50% off everything. I buy something that was £70. Well, instantly we really should just be able to go, well, that's £35 if that's 50% off. I bought something that was half price. Now, very, very quickly, I'm just going to point out one of the questions for today. So, your maths today, very similar to yesterday. Nice to hear that everyone was okay. I didn't get many emails going, I'm not sure what I'm doing, which is good. The weird one I have noticed, though, is that this page is always replicated on the next page. So it looks like you've got 4 kind of sections. You've actually got 3. And that's the same on the answer sheet. I have no idea why it does that. So these are all fine. Look similar to yesterday because you're just doing subtraction of it. This one here, I just want to remind you that remember when it's 2.6, it can also be 2.60. Okay, so just remember that because you might need an extra place value when you're subtracting a couple of things. Same with this one here. 0.3 can be 0.30. Okay, but have a good go with that. I'm glad we're finding this okay. And don't forget, as you work through, it's meant to get trickier. So it might be that as you get to the end, you're like, ooh, let me just look at one of the answers and see what I need to do. That's fine. Okay? So good luck with that, guys, and well done, and thank you.